I want to share with you all a little bit behind the scenes of what happens when I do an evaluation and it ends up being primary muscle tension dysphonia. This is what the patient walked in sounding like when reading the Rainbow Passage.
Okay, the Rainbow Passage. When the sunlight strikes raindrops in the air, they act like a prism and form a rainbow. The rainbow is the division of white light into many colors.
So what did I do? First, I took a very detailed case history. I wanted to know exactly what was going on when this developed for the patient. It had been going on for about 2 years. What she tried to do about it, steroids, they thought it was strep, they thought it was laryngitis, allergy testing, antibiotics, nothing helped this patient. She finally was referred to an ENT. The ENT said, we're going to try some allergy shots. I see some squeezing that's happening, so I'm going to refer you for video stroboscopy. So what did the video stroboscopy look like?
Really soft. Loud. Good breath in, good big breath, and loud, loud, loud.
We got some better voicing at the end at the higher pitch. You could see that it wasn't happening with these intermittent spasms where you had good voice and then it was tight, good voice, then it was tight, which might be consistent with spasmodic dysphonia. For her, it was happening every time she was attempting to phonate. So in my mind, I'm thinking, okay, this is probably likely muscle tension dysphonia, but let's do a little more stimulability. So what I did next is I had her begin to make some sounds. So I wanted to hear what ah sounded like, just a sustained ah. So here she is doing an ah. Lots of laryngeal effort. There's not a whole lot of harmonics in that sound. I had her try bubbles in a cup with a straw. So here's what that sounded like. What do you hear? So I hear a voice, right? And so I brought that to her attention. And then we also tried a lip trill with the tongue out. So here's what she sounded like doing that. And then we tried to get it to advance to an ah so I could get it to connected speech. Here was the second trial, or just a different trial of that. So do you hear it? I also attempted to do Nelson Roy's laryngeal reposturing, where I was kind of pulling down in the thyrohyoid space. I was doing a little push and jiggle on the hyoid bone. Neither one of those techniques proved to be beneficial to her. Then we did a minute together of and then after that I said, how do you feel? And then her voice was there. And so then we did a little bit more of that, and then we recorded Rainbow Passage once again, and here's what it sounded like.
Raindrops in the air, they act like a prism and form a rainbow. The rainbow, yeah.
She could feel it. So she prepped with what was working. And it's normal for patients to do that.
The rainbow is a division of white light into many beautiful colors. These take the shape of a long round arch with its path above and its two ends apparently beyond the horizon.
So you can kind of hear me in the background going, good, 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 right? Because when we have a patient who is successful with a certain technique, they don't have to master all the other ones. Whatever's getting them that good voice again, where the larynx is relaxed, they're not holding their breath to actually create great vocal sound, then we're able to advance that person to generalize back to connected speech. So I hope you enjoyed this look behind the scenes with a person who has primary muscle tension dysphonia. I'm pretty convinced she does not have spasmodic dysphonia at this point based on how good she did.